What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another transfer update. Today we'll be talking about the latest news regarding Arsenal transfers. A couple of names being linked to the club. One dream could possibly be over for Arsenal, and one nightmare could possibly become a reality for Arsenal. So don't forget, before we get into today's video, make sure you like the video, keep subscribing to the channel. We're getting great numbers on these pre-recorded videos and appreciate all of your support on this channel. Let's get into the latest news, people. And a dream that could be over for Arsenal is the Serge Gnabry deal. Arsenal's interest has been confirmed in Serge Gnabry by Bild Sport in Germany. There's an article here where he says it's true. Arsenal are interested in Serge Gnabry. Gnabry can also imagine a comeback with the Gunners, but after missing out on the Champions League, this is financially unrealistic this summer. The next chance will be 2023 when Gnabry is a free agent. Now, Serge Gnabry, of course, is a former Arsenal player. He was here when Arsene Wenger was manager. He said in multiple interviews that he would love to come back to the Premier League. He feels like he has unfinished business, and Arsenal would be the club that he would love to join. He's often seen on holiday wearing Arsenal shirts. He's still clearly a fan of the football club. Now, according to reports coming out of Germany, he will not renegotiate a new contract with Bayern Munich. The deals that they've offered him, he's not willing to sign and commit to. He wants parity with what Leroy Sané is earning, and Bayern Munich are just not willing to do it at the moment. You've seen people like Boateng leave. Lewandowski's being linked with a move. Now, according to this report, Arsenal may try and sign him next summer when he's a free agent. Now, a lot will depend on the situation that Arsenal are in. If Arsenal are in the Champions League, you've got half a chance. But Serge Gnabry on a free is going to have a heck of a lot of teams interested in him. He has been linked with a move to Real Madrid this summer, and they could actually come back in for him with the collapse move for Kylian Mbappe. Now, just to give you some context, people, Serge Gnabry has had his best season in terms of goals in his whole career. 14 league goals this season, with another 3 in the Champions League, as well as 6 assists. So you're talking about 17 goals and 6 assists this season. It's his best ever season. He turns 27 in July, so he's reaching that point in his career where he's really at his prime. Now, I don't want to give a load of false hope to Arsenal fans here. I've said time and time again, if we got Champions League this season, I think we would have had a chance to maybe put something on the table for Serge Gnabry. The interest has been confirmed, but I just think with no Champions League football, I think there's very little chance of us getting him this summer. The report says there, I don't think he would want to join a club in the Europa League. He's at the top of his game at the moment. He's playing for Germany, playing for Bayern Munich. And next year, with him possibly being a free agent, I think it would be very difficult for Arsenal to win that race, because I would expect the likes of Madrid and other big clubs from around Europe to offer him a contract if he was a free agent. So have we missed any opportunity that we ever had of signing Serge Gnabry? We'll wait and see. Time will tell. Maybe we get Champions League next year and try and get him again. But in terms of this year, I think that dream could very much be over. Let me know in the comments what you think around Serge Gnabry. Do you think he would join us in the Europa League? Do you think we could get him next season on a free if we was in the Champions League? Or is it quite simple? We've missed our opportunity and he will probably go elsewhere, maybe Real Madrid. Let me know in the comments. From a potential dream being over to a nightmare potentially becoming a reality. I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say this, of course, but Arsenal, we know that they need a striker. We heard yesterday 100 grand a week for Eddie Nketiah. I mean, I haven't recovered from that yet. I don't know about anybody else. But then today, Arsenal being linked with Alvaro Morata. Oh, no. We were linked with him last summer and we said, listen, this has to be paper talk. There's no way we would go for a player like this. The story is back, people. Now, the story coming out of Sport Espanol, I mean, they go as far to say as Arsenal are reportedly very close to signing striker Alvaro Morata from Atletico Madrid for a transfer fee of around 25 or 26 million pounds. Morata's contract expires in June 2023, so he has a year left. He spent the season on loan at Juventus, and Juventus don't want to sign him on a permanent. He's got 9 goals and 7 assists in 35 games, not the most prolific. And Juventus have decided not to sign him. Now, Morata, I know what you're all thinking, and I'm thinking exactly the same thing. I saw him at Chelsea. He was not good. He didn't adjust to the Premier League. He's not the most prolific. You know, you look throughout his seasons. Last 2 seasons at Juventus on loan, 9 goals and 11 goals. He had half a season at Atletico, 3 goals. 2 years at Chelsea, 5 goals and 11 goals. And when he was at Real Madrid, his best ever year, he got 15 goals. That was back in 2016. He is not prolific enough. He is not the answer. Don't get me wrong, he's not a completely terrible footballer, but he's not the answer for Arsenal. You know, we need somebody that can score goals, and he doesn't score enough of them. He turns 30 in October. There's absolutely no reason that Arsenal should be going for this deal. None whatsoever, in my opinion. He earns £105,000 a week wages at the moment. Listen, he's decent in the air, I'll give him that. He's not a bad hold-up man, but I wouldn't want anything to do with this deal whatsoever. I'm sick of signing players that have been to Chelsea and picking up, you know, leftovers that they've previously had. There's just no reason to go for this deal. Listen, I'm open to the comments. People, let me know in the comments. 25 million for Alvaro Morata. Are there any of you in the comments that think you would take him, maybe as a plan B? Maybe you would take Jesus and then take Morata. But as I said earlier, with Nketiah getting 100 grand a week, I don't see Arsenal putting 2 strikers ahead of him who would be on even more wages than him as well. So I think whoever we sign will be our number 1 striker now. You cannot be signing Alvaro Morata as your number 1 striker and thinking that you're going to be successful. I'm sorry. He's not good enough. He doesn't score enough. He does have qualities, but I hope this is purely paper talk. We're reporting on it because it's out there. As I said, he turns 30 in October. And for me, this is an absolute no-go. Stay well away from this, people. Stay well away from this. But let me know in the comments. A player that does look like he is going to be signing for Arsenal, although there is a little twist in this story, is the Brazilian winger Marquinhos. We spoke about this last week. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Arsenal have agreed a contract with him. They've agreed terms with the club, 3.5 million euros, and that he's set to join the club. Well, there is a slight twist in this story now. Wolves are said to be launching legal action against the winger after apparently he signed a pre-contract agreement to join Wolves and has now agreed to sign for Arsenal. Now, apparently, Wolves are said to be very unhappy with this. There is even reports that they've hired a law firm to start a lawsuit against the Brazilian club Sao Paulo, who he's come from. The action will be towards the player and the club, who claim that they have a contract signed by him saying that he would join them. So we'll have to see how that one works out. It looks as if this deal will still go through, but it appears he signed some sort of contract or pre-contract agreement that would have enabled him to become a Wolves player. He's now obviously going to sign for Arsenal. If he ends up becoming some sort of superstar, I'm sure they're going to be furious. So look out for that one. Marquinhos, we've seen a little bit of him on YouTube. Is a young player. I do feel Edu needs to start tapping up that market a little bit of Brazilian players, but we'll have to see what happens with that one. That's the end for today, people. That's the end of the transfer news today. Big up everyone for supporting the channel. If you do want to support the channel further, YouTube are now allowing super chats on pre-recorded videos. If you look on the option below, you go across, it's called Super Thanks. You click on thanks and you can donate to the channel if you want to help support it. Big up to everyone for tuning in today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. Numbers are flying up. Really appreciate it. We're going to do a lot more pre-recorded content as well. And obviously we'll continue with the streams as well. Serge Gnabry, do you think that dream's over or is it possible? Alvaro Morata linked with Arsenal. I know what a lot of you will say. I wouldn't want him, but would you take him? Let me know in the comments. Marquinhos lawsuit with Wolves. What does that paper mean? Does that contract mean much? Is this going to get a complicated situation? Thanks for your support. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon, people. Bless.